Hello and welcome to my channel. And welcome to the stream. Satisfactory again. Here we are. Last time round, I did an awful lot of waffling about a great deal of things. Probably none overly interesting. In other words, I can't remember. But we were working on the steel factory, which is where we are now. Now you can see I've done a little bit more work. Now, by little bit more work, it kind of looks very impressive, but I just put a lot of machines down, to be brutally honest, and had to figure out how I could fit everything in and how I'm going to kind of tackle this bit. I'm at that awkward stage, I find, in Satisfactory, where I haven't really got stuff set up. So, I'm like 65 hours in. And I haven't really got a lot of bits and pieces set up. I've done stuff and we've unlocked some bits and pieces, but I've not really done much. So I break down Satisfactory when I play on my own, because it's just me making everything. I try and get through like the milestones pretty quickly and get a lot of that unlocked. Also get a lot of the buildings, you know, the different pieces in the Awesome Shop unlocked. And then that means that I can then try and get really creative with all of the different bits and pieces. So, in this steel factory, this is going to be my steel factory, by the way. So I do fully intend on this being, pimped out for steel. So I'm going to go up in terms of the miners and all that kind of stuff. Might even overclock miners so I can get as much as I possibly can out of like the iron and the coal here. But this is going to be kind of my main steel production. I had a brainwave because what I've done here is I've also utilized steel stuff to make stators and rotors. Now, I've only done enough stators and rotors so that we can make motors because we need them right now. But what I do fully intend on doing, and I do mean like, and I really do with this mean like really soon, within the next sort of like couple of streams, I'm going to be doing this, is over in the desert, which I always think is directly ahead of me, but it's not, it's actually over there. So over in the desert, there's a lot of coal, there's a lot of iron, there's a lot of copper and stuff like that. So there's a lot of resources over in the desert. And I can very, very easily kind of pick a level that I'm going to work at, so that I can easily move things around. And yeah, I'm going to make some individual factories over there. So I'm going to make, so I'm making up some steel, but I'm going to do a factory that'll make stators and rotors, because they both take steel pipes and they both take iron. So, not iron, they take iron. They take wire. So, I'm making an awful lot of wire here right now. And I'm sinking a lot of it. And the only thing that I'm currently not making is the encased industrial beam. But I still have enough that can kind of get us by at the minute. But I will need to hook this up. And I will probably do that once I've figured out how and what I'm going to do. Let's turn on flying. And I'll kind of show you what I've done. There we go. Flight mode is on. Now you'll have seen from the thumbnail, I've kind of, and don't worry, the boxes are very temporary. I just need to make sure I'm making stuff so that I can come and get some resources before I can then kind of like look at finalizing how this is gonna go. So I'm at the stage where I'm kind of like trying to put some shape into it with like the slope, and I'm going up. I'm thinking about maybe glass on the top. I don't have a huge more height I can go because of the big flying creature, but yeah, I'm not too sure doesn't look very balanced. There's a big rock in the way. It's still a bit of a square, but I'm thinking that maybe just a little, maybe a couple of angles here and there, and then maybe I can do something with some pillars or something. But so far, I'm quite happy with it. I'm not sure where it's going to go, but as a start off, still, I always find that as quite a lot of my buildings, because I like the texture of the concrete, they look very much like a utilitarian building, like an inner city power station, or you know, maybe a school or something like that, you know, with these kind of windows and stuff. And I always do it, and then I go back and then start putting a few angles in, and it, you know, the shape starts to make a big difference. So still not perfect in terms of power consumption, but you know, it's not too bad. If I pull off one of these, so yeah, you can still see power is all over the shop, but in terms of usage, but never mind. And I keep doing that. I keep on pressing Q. It's driving me nuts. So I'm making stators, and I'm making rotors, because they take, so see, steel pipe and wire and rotors are similar recipe, so same things. So I thought I should make them here, and then I've got two over here then utilizing and making motors. So if I come back down to earth, I've got a awesome sink here, sinking all of my excess. A really good idea to have is when you're building up your factories, set up an awesome sink. I've got one here and I've got one on the other side. Set up an awesome sink and make sure that everything is actually working, and it means that you won't get backup of a load of stuff, and you earn your tickets to unlock stuff. So really good idea to have that going. I'm making way too much wire here. It's temporary. I do plan on taking it somewhere else, but I need it now. So, and that's how I work. So I am making motors now. So I'm getting really close to that being full. So let's stick that there. Oh, I'm going to need iron plate. So here's a better idea. I can't afford that either. What do I have in my inventory? Not a lot by the looks of things. Right, let's go and find. So you can see here the tubes fully fit, fully thinged. And they're being sunk over there anyway, so I have a storage box full of those. I have a storage box with my motors, and that's almost full. I have a storage box for my iron beams, that is full. Are they up here? No, they're not. They must be down here. Right, let's put some of this back. And we'll pick up some of those. Don't have iron plate or iron rod. Not much. Hook this up. That's because it's the wrong one. So that should have been a splitter. Alright. Oh, 5 tickets. So I'm starting to build up those tickets now. So I'm going to be able to start unlocking all of the bits and pieces and then start really doing something really quite cool with some of our buildings. Well, I say some of our buildings. This is actually really the only building that we have. This is a really good example of why I build sandwich layers. As I remember the first time I played this game, and I had like a worse mess than this on my actual like build floor. And it was spread all over the place, so nothing as clean as this. I mean, there was belts everywhere. And yeah, that's just not pleasant. And it's not what I want to see either, and I didn't enjoy it. And I found it really hard to focus on. So that is that building up. I was torn on what to do today in terms of, should I finish this? I really don't know what I want to do. I think I need to have a bit more of a think on how I'm going to finish this off. I think I want to utilize glass. I think I want a lot more glass on the top. And then some kind of like slanted something to break the eye up, and then maybe some signs in behind. I'm probably going to need to have all the signs unlocked. I've started to lay some foundations here because I'm actually thinking that what I want to do is I want to put a train station here, and I'm thinking of ferrying all of this stuff from here to our other location where you can see the space elevator. And what we'll do is because there's going to be a train station there, I'm going to have a train station here, over there, and then just ferry like a mono train, sorry, just backwards and forwards between the two. So basically have like a train on both ends and then like 3 carriages or something in the middle, and they literally just go forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards. So it'll go there, drop everything off, come back, and then it'll pick everything up from here and then take it over there backwards and forwards. And then that can then go to like a central storage from that location. Which is going to mean a few bits and pieces, but yeah, I'm thinking a train station here. And I've started, because I started having a little play with the old blueprints, and I wanted to figure out how to organize things, because I tried beforehand, never really sat down and tried with it, so therefore I've now actually done it, and I will go through this step by step with everybody, partly because if I'm trying to teach somebody else, then I'm reaffirming to myself how the hell I did it in the first place. So I've started doing a 3x1 monorail. So basically 3 foundations. There's there is, he says, so there'll be one of these, then two of them, and then another one. So one for the floor, one at the top, and then the two concrete pillars in between, and then basically three foundations. So basically like 1, 2, 3, and I plan on having a track on it. So I'll place that down, then place like a 4 bit of track, or up to like 12 or something, because I think the longest tracks are 12. So if I do like a 3, then 12, and then another 3 with the support, so there'll be basically a gap of 12 foundations before you then get the supports again. So that's my plan. And then that'll mean then that if I do need to kind of like go around bends and stuff, I won't have to try and figure out how to bend something that's going to the floor, like a support perhaps. So yeah, that's my plan. Try and keep those bits straight. It might work, it might not. But let's head back. Because I now have, like, I mean, I've already got the copper sheets, not a problem at all. Steel pipes, you've seen, I've got a big container full of steel pipes. And motors, I have definitely got enough motors for me to start this thing of refineries. Need to make my decision. I'm almost certain I am going to take my initial level off the infrastructure thing and work that. Because see, I could have like, so the route that we've just taken there, I could stick like a railway station here. I could have a railway station connected to that there, because that is capable. Hey Assassin, how are you? I could have that's capable of doing a load of Caterium. So ideally I need that to go there. I still don't know whether to make that down the bottom. We will see. But so I need to unlock this. I'm good, mate. How are you? Yeah, well, you've already said you're good. I should read, really, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm all good, mate. It's Friday. Work is done. And I'm off for most of next week. So, happy days. Oh, I can unlock that now, can't I? Can't I? Why can't I unlock that now? Oh, do I need both of them? Yes, I do. That's why. Duh, stupid. Yeah, it's awesome. I did want the week, but somebody else was off on the Friday. So I have to go to work and... sorry, yeah, I have to go and work on the Friday. And I don't work weekends. So, yeah, I'll be uber hyped and up for the day on that Friday. You hear the hint of sarcasm in the tone of my voice. That I could unlock like really quickly. Right. Need plastic for that, and that will unlock the priority power switch. And I need AI limiters. What does it take to make an AI? If you're an AI limiter, what do you need? Make 49 of them already. Quick wire and thing. I can start having that built now, couldn't I? Let's give myself some more room. Nope, I want that one. Have I run out already? So the splitter that I've just unlocked there, I bet you I don't have enough to... Oh, I do. These things are amazing. So you've got the feed coming in through here. So you can do what are called sushi belts. Oh, happy birthday for next week, man. On strike. Sounds rather official. Back to the splitter. I'm sure Assassin will fill in the details. So you have your outputs here, and you can change what the output is. So really handy for organising all sorts of different materials. If you've got a hub or something where there's lots of stuff coming in, or if you've got very limited space to take things out of a building, you can do what's called a sushi belt. So basically meaning, a bit of everything. And you can then tell it what to do effectively. So if there's a certain thing that you want to go to in a certain direction, then you can then tell it here. Tell it, which route it goes. Oh, you can have like any, or you can have none. Any undefined. So I utilize these when I'm doing my storage, but they are very handy for many other things. So yes, these things very, very handy. The other thing that I'm looking to unlock in here is the power switch. So I can actually have a power switch for an entire factory. So wherever the power comes in, you then connect it up to one of the nodes, and then the rest of the power. I currently have a light switch, so I can then have lights on a separate circuit as well. I want that. I can't unlock that yet because I'm not making that. Cause I can't make that because I don't have any plastic. But eventually, I want the priority power switch. We'll cover that later. And then supercomputers, programmable splitters, and so forth and so on. But yeah, I just need a few more AI split AI things, and we'll make one of them. Or we'll learn that, should I say. So yeah, as you progress through the game for something like the programmable, like the smart splitter, you effectively could have 3 or 4 things on one belt, leading to different parts of your factory. So you effectively could just have the one belt, and then with smart splitters within reason, you could then just... Oh no. Why you do me like that? What is... I'm sure, anyway. Be the Caterium, I guess. Nice. Right. Let's unlock this thing. Can't do that yet, can I? Oh, I need to unlock that because I need that for that. I think that is everything we need. Now, I was looking the other day, and I don't remember looking at this. Gonna need that at some point. Industrial manufacturer. But this one. So I need to make these heavy modular frames. And that is this one here I need. So industrial manufacturing. Ignore these two because those are to do with the other thing. But making computers, making trucks, and making a manufacturer then means that I can then make computers which I need for this. And I also need these in order to unlock this. So I think on my list of things to do, so priority. Hello. Oh, I'm going to murder your name, mate. Skill gym? Yeah, skill gym. I'm not going to murder it as bad as I thought it was. Yay. Right, priorities. Priority number 1 is we need to be making our basic iron shenanigans. Now, can I be bothered to delete all of this? I'll need to rebuild it. Awesome. Nice one. How you doing? Right. What we need is we need one of these. Oh, don't tell me I'm missing stuff. All I need. Need to go back anyway because I need to pick up some of those motors. I can understand why a lot of streamers who play this game install the mod that gives you like humongous pockets. I wasn't playing on experimental. Mods no work yet. And from what I understand as well, I think there's a possibility that train signals might not work as well. Which means that will slow us down. Because all of next month, there'll be no more updates from the studio, Coffee Stain. As, yeah, in Sweden, most people have like a month off in July. Right, for some minute. Whole month off. I get bored, you know. I had an entire month off work. I suppose if I knew it was coming, I suppose I could like plan stuff out. It was just like thrust upon you. Yeah, have a month off. What? What am I supposed to do now? Oh, awesome. Glad I was on your recommended. Must be doing something right then. I'm on people's recommended. I don't think I've ever been on anybody's recommended before. I'm sitting here with a rather large grin on my face because I was on somebody's recommended. I think I need this box here. No, I don't need that box there. No, that box is rubbish. I need to go up again. And it's over here. Here we go. Right, I have enough for 28 doohickeys. Have you tried Experimental 8 yet, Skill Jim? Did you... I've heard that if you start like a fresh world, everything seems to be quite alright. Is that true? There. I had a little play around with my with some of my settings today, and it seemed to, like, graphically, in the way that the world looks, it made it go back to looking how it was before. So I changed my field of view and stuff like that. That was so I could take a screenshot earlier. But I changed this to performance. So the anti-aliasing method, temporal super resolution, and I changed it to performance. And that seems to have made everything go back to the way that it was kind of before update 8 hit, where it's not quite as foggy and stuff. So I'm okay with this. Right. Blueprint designer. That's rather annoying. I didn't pick up any of those things, did I? How annoying. Partly overing blueprint designer, encroaching another's clearance. What am I over? What am I going over then? That's not what I wanted to do. I get like 90 to 125 20 frames per second, but it will drop to like 2050. I've actually locked mine at 30 frames per second. As I don't really think this game particularly needs approaching another's clearance. Because I've made it too high, because I've gone for high foundation, maybe. Right, let's see if I can figure out how to do this again. So, set directory. I want to... Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I turned Lumen off. Pressing the wrong button. Options, video. Yeah, global illumination is turned off. So is the reflections. So, do I want to... I want to create a new thing, don't I? Add a category. And change the name of that category to... Foundations. Select icon. Let's have a house. And then apply. Then inside of here, subcategories. We will call this... Apparently we won't. We'll throw it in the bin. Call it concrete. Oh, what did I do that for? Well, if I go back and we'll call this one even is the measurements. It's 4x4, isn't it? They have the same, are they not? Look the same. And that's the same. What color will we do these? Like a yellowy color. Yeah, let's go that. And set directory, we are going to add a category. We're going to call this foundations, and we'll select the house icon, then apply, and then inside of here we're going to add a subcategory, and we're going to call this concrete. And we're going to add the blueprint in there, and then we're going to apply the changes. So now we have a trains one and we have a foundations one. And the idea is I can then, so we'll save the blueprint. And now that means then that I can then lay 4 foundations down in one go. Happy days. Right. Did not want to place you there at all. We lay you there, then there is plenty of room so I'll only be able to do 3, but 3 will allow me to I don't want to get rid of that. Don't think I did. Logistics. Oh, damn it. I don't have enough, do I? Should I leave it with that? No, because I'm going to do an absolute ton of them. I want to make sure that I'm going to need more stuffs. If I put the tickets down in here, now I can have 2 of them. Wait, I could increase my pocket dimensions, can't I? By just grabbing them. Because I've got those. Don't think I increased my my thing very much. I increased it by anything. Is that what it did? Six slots. Sulfur, wasn't it? Oh, hand equipment slot. Oh, useful. Thing I don't ever like use. Sort that out later. Yeah, that works. Wrong. That's an inn. Right. So, in theory, when I call this blueprint, it will lay down concrete, a 4x4 concrete pad with 3 refineries on it, and they will all be set to doing thing. So, do I even want them set? Yeah, because I could just make an additional blueprint, right? If I want it set to something else, because I can set this for iron. Now, can I colour them? I don't know. What colour would I like them to be? Am I ever going to do that? No, I'm probably never, ever, ever, ever going to be happy with that colour. Colour would I be happy with that? Already done a green. Of course, it's dark, so I can't see. I'm going to go with that. Need to do the same colour on the outs, don't I? Right. What's that? That's flashing. So pure iron ingot. Three times ref iron. And now all my stuff is in there. And apparently I can't take that back. Okay. And nothing's there. Now, let's move to another doofer. Press X. Go to blueprints. Pure refinery. And I press 1. And now I can now place this down wherever I want to place it. Happy days. Right. Need to figure out what it is we're going to do. We can do with a bit of light on the situation. And that's one thing I've noticed, biggest thing that people have been saying about Lumen is when you turn Lumen on, it's like really dark. It's made the game turn into like a little bit of a horror show. Right, so do I take this as the base layer? Yeah, I think I've got enough room down here to have the water coming in, I think. Yeah. So if I have the water coming in here, and the next layer up could be my like utility layer. Yeah. What do I want? Foundations. I want that. So what's going on there? Right, so if I go up by 2 walls, 2, and then we do don't need all of them. Don't need all cup sheets either. I might need these at this stage. What was I going to do? Oh yeah. Foundations. I could do that with that, couldn't I? That didn't quite work. But now we can just delete the blueprint. Yes. That is going to make building so much faster. You know, I played with the Blueprint Maker when it came out, and never even dawned on me that I should do a blueprint for foundations, like ever. It's brilliant. I mean, it's the wrong way. But then I just go press R and delete the whole blueprint. I just done it again. Haven't I? And I did it again there. Three, 6, 9, 12. So do I go this side and do I get them to face each other? And do I do a line of... Missing concrete. Do I like that additional foundation in the middle, or do I not like it? I may regret coming 4 foundations in. I can always delete them though. You know what I should have done? Should have added to that blueprint, which I'm fairly certain I can do. But I should have added power in, because that's one of my least favourite activities. Adding power. Is there no way... I suppose it's a stackable. It's not a ceiling pipeline. That would be nice. Coffee stain. Ceiling pipeline, please. Huh? That's better, huh? Let's have a way to walk down the side. May as well utilise more of this space. I actually really like that there is actually walkways and gaps that you can get down. I like that. Damn you! Copper sheets. Okay. And then in between each of the sets of the blueprint, you've then got a walkway that you could get through, which I like because the amount of times I've tried, I mean, this is not, you're not getting through that. And then you got to run all the way to the end, and it's tedious. So yeah. So that's 2 on the end of there for that, and I should do the same. I know I've got 1, so let's do 2, and it'll keep it symmetrical. You stick one more lot of 3 in there. That could be actually more than we need. Well, there's no reason why we can't overclock some stuff. Or, no, underclock something. I don't know. Take something out. There. Get some more sheetage. I've got the pure copper as well. So I could... I don't think I even need to think of it. No, I don't think I do. Might need it in the future though, for something like aluminium. Again, maybe not. Right. Definitely need to turn this back on, I think. I think I turned it off down here. Turn that back on, start making the sheets again. Look at maybe bringing over the Caterium wire and start making some AI limiters. Why are you the wrong way? You are now the right way. One, two, 3, 4, 5. So that's 30. So I have 2 more than what I actually require because I needed 28. Edit list. Done that. Clear list. Up the power switch. So what end should I take from? Probably this one. So 65 times 28 is lots. 1,820. Okay. Divided by 4. 6. 8. 28 divided by 8 then gives you 222. I think I can do 270 is my maximum belt. Gymnastics is, yeah, 270. Right, I'm definitely going to need to work out what recipes I have got and what I actually need. What am I missing? Rotors, okay. Okay. So iron plate and iron rods, I can make them. No problem whatsoever. Do I need screws is the answer. I'm going to need screws at some point, so I may as well make some cast screws. I need to grab some rotors so that I can make a thing. Now full is worry about you later. Right. So yeah, I will make screws because I need to make these, the bolted frames. And then, sorry, bolted iron plate and then bolted frame. So 140 screws. And that one, I just picked this, picked exactly the same recipe. Donut. 250. Okay. And what do I need that for? Iron plate. Well, I could carry on making that other space elevator part because I am sure it's needed later on. So I'm making a lot of ingots. Like I am, they say like 30 and I'm making like 1,800. How much space is this gonna take? I only want this to be iron or iron related products. Do I want to do heavy modular? Heavy modular frame. So that's going to take screws. I'm going to ship these here anyway. Yeah, we'll make the heavy modular frame here as well. Okay. It's an interesting graphical glitch of some description. It's new. Cool. So I'm going to need to have 4, so there's going to be 2 belts per. They're going to come down from up there, in, along, boom, boom. So I would imagine probably going to bring stuff down like this. So there's your 4 things. And then how close there am I getting to? Probably no to there. So what do we need to bring down? We've got so much space down here that I'm actually thinking of bringing that copper down here, bringing like the quartz and bringing all sorts down here to get it all manufactured and stuff. And as we're going to have a train station here that's going to be going to various different places, it's going to be like a little mini hub. And this will take us to the main storage. Everything in this area I may as well bring into here. The same as just over the hill there is a small little patch of oil where I'm going to do our little oil starter. It's not per se for the oil, it's actually for the plastic and the rubber. I will make like a little bit of packaged fuel so that we can unlock the jetpack and get moving around with that. But so that there and that there. So could have the 2 copper coming in here. Two copper, 3 things. We then have two copper and the caterium, call it that. Then we have the 3 iron. Then we've got the 2 concrete. And then we have the 2 quartz. Okay. Where does that bring us in relation to up the top? So still all in that location. Just literally bumps and then down. So then down here we've got loads and loads and loads of space for running everything that we need to run, and then the floor above we can then have all of our manufacturers and stuff, and then there's still more height for us to go for everything else. Okay. And then we need to run power. A lot of concrete, I know that much, and I don't know why I'm still placing when I already know that I have a blueprint to do this for me. Reasons, I guess. Okay. So we have some room for activities. I'm gonna need to... For my own sanity, I'm gonna need to figure out I will need to figure out the like constructors and stuff like that, and I'm going to need to blueprint them again, like I say, for my own sanity. Otherwise, I will go absolutely balmy. I need to figure out how much of stuff I need to make, which will mean I'm going to need to figure out. So what do I need? What do I need? Let's go back to the hub and go and look at. Right. Do I need... I don't need that yet because I need those. I could make those, but I need plastic. Once I make plastic and rubber, I can easily then get that. And then logistics 4. And that gives me a belt of 480. Now almost all of that I can make already. Computers I'd probably need to hand make. 100 computers, not out of the realms. All of that, I don't think I can make those, can I? Oh, manufacture and the craft bench. So technically I could make all of... So there's 50 there. Industrial manufacturing. No. 25 there. So we definitely need them. So, question, those are things that I can actually make, but I do need plastic. So what do I need plastic for? Need it for that. And I need rubber for that. Right. Don't need an awful lot though, do I? So, production. Need like a, let's say 3 of those. I'll need like, say 4 refineries. Should have all of that. Motor, yes. Cable, yes. Yes. Right, let's get the cable, because that's right here. Right, let's go and get the motors, and then we will get ourselves up and running with a really crude basic and get ourselves some rubber and plastic. Once we've got the rubber and the plastic, we can then unlock some other bits and pieces and then move forwards. I need to either start writing stuff down, or I need to find some way of putting it on the screen. I'm wondering if the notes, you can kind of write notes in the thing on the right there. I think I've seen another YouTuber do it. Darren, I think his name is. Yeah, what Darren plays. Watch some of his stuff. So yeah, I need to figure out how he does that, because, well, we all know my brain is yeah, questionable. Right. Go and get these motors. Oh, it seems to be dark. What have I done? I upset the Skyrim? Since when have we been playing Skyrim? Have I upset the Satisfactory gods where it's permanent nighttime? Right, how many do I need? I need 85. Let's have 100. Like that, did it? Slidey slide. It's hypertube's a godsend. Literally, like, played this game a couple of times now. Like I said, never finished. Have you used hypertubes before? Apparently they broke hypercannons. I couldn't get them to work anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Rather like to clean this up so it's not quite as jittery. Well, I have a horrible feeling that I'm going to go from one jittery thing to making another jittery thing over here. No, I need to go this way. No funny business. Me, funny business. What are we talking about? I would never do a thing such as this. Did I break it? No. Needed to catch up. Right, so just over the hill here we have some oil. That's impure. It's dirty. And that's impure, so it's not going to give us a lot. But it'll give us a little bit. Don't actually have anything to get rid of any of this. Foundation. I think I want to make a hypercannon because I haven't been able to figure out how to make them, and now they've told me that now it's like they're broken. I want to make them even more. Just frustrating. Production oil extractor. How much oil are you going to be extracting? 60 per minute. Let me get up here. I want you to make plastic, and you'll make heavy oil residue, so 30 per minute. And then I want you to make that, and that's 30 per minute. Okay, that'll do. And then I just logistics. Yeah, I think everybody just like is getting the same at the moment. I don't think it really matters. I know a couple of the other YouTubers and stuff. They're like they're getting the same sort of thing, and it's what you get for playing experimental, I guess. I know I'm not complaining, to be brutally honest, because let's face it, there are worse dev teams out there that won't at least be honest with you. Okay. Noodle. Organization. Statistics. So that should now work because that makes 60, don't you? You make 60 cubic meters and I can't get back up again. So you're going to produce 60. You eat 30 and you make 20 plastic and 10 heavy modular doings. And then heavy modular doings. No, heavy oil residue, you donut. And then you take 30 and then you make 20 rubber. Okay, handsome, awesome, brilliant. Power. Let's stick you there. And then I go bang to there, that to there. And then fourth, you will come this way, like this, to here. Then you will follow me. To there. And then more following. I don't think I have any power down here at all. Here we do. Make oil. Stuff. Right. So I can leave that alone because it's like 20 is going to take a little while. Well, 200 is going to take a little while. Suppose I could get up there situated. So if I go to the next level, I'll be able to take those walls higher. It's very bright. Gone from complaining that it's too dark because it's night time to complaining that the sun's out. Very me. Well, we don't actually want you anymore. Decided we don't like you, and you can go away. Don't know how we're gonna... Don't really know. So it'll be the second one in. And it's just slightly back. And I can't see. So that's middle. And that's just back. I think. Logistics. Nope, because I've done it on... That's middle, that's just back. Again, nope. think that's it. No. Why is that not it? Probably be easier if I just went up to that level and stood on that level and then put them in the corresponding places. I was considerably faster. I didn't die. Just. How did I survive? Let's go to the up the top and so 1, 2, and then it's going to be this one, I think. Like that, and like that. Like that, and like that, and like that. And then like that, and like that. And the reason why I did it that way is because that means I can do this. So, logistics, belt. And then I can put signs like above saying which ones are which, and I'll be able to do something similar down the bottom. Otherwise I forget. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Ooh. Now, as long as they haven't broken this. There's a fourth. Oh. Right. let's hope, because normally what happens when I stick those in like that, it'll do that thing where it kind of like switches it to one side, and then you have to use the middle mouse wheel to rotate it back around. If you just go straight in, sometimes it means it's going to be sticking through the top. Please don't. I'm not looking, I'm not looking, I'm not looking, I'm not looking. Still not looking, still not looking, still not looking. Oh, you irksome cretinous beastie. Maybe this will help. So probably stick some glass around those or something. I don't know. Show it off a bit. Could be quite cool. And obviously we've got extra room for having some more bits and pieces coming down. So like other stuff from other factories or something. You know, we have the the steel stuff. I don't know whether I included the steel in that equation or not. Finally run out of steel. This, like, having that, what are they called? Hypertube, yes. So having the hypertube has really made me think that probably going to want to incorporate hypertubes into my infrastructure. Definitely want to incorporate them into bigger factories. I may even try and incorporate into this one, actually. There's enough spaces for me to be able to do it, so figure out. And so stackable, I'm sure there's like floor holes and wall holes, I think. I think they're in the shop. Need to clean up them boxes as well. Didn't I leave? Yes, I did. Happy days. Run all the way up. I need to redo like the entrance to get into this place. I might have the entrance like higher, because if I'm going to do the train station stuff, I don't know whether it'll be this level. It might even be a bit higher than this. So I don't know. If it goes any higher, I'll cause myself problems with that. So I don't know. I might leave it at that height and see if I can squeeze the train station in, and then just like run the train line through. And I could attach the hypertube to the railway line, which would be quite cool, I think. What I'm thinking is like what I'm thinking is like a train station in this sort of area. So having it so that, you know, maybe we don't try and do Caterium, or maybe we do Caterium wire there, or we do it back over the other side and we just tap all the Caterium there because there's a pure node over there. So if we can kind of like snake that round to here, have that literally just as minimal as possible, and bring the Caterium over, bring all of the raw copper down as well. Yeah, I think that'll work. This will go because there's over in the desert. I think I'll probably do something in the desert for sulfur and stuff. Because there's plenty of sulfur nodes over there, and there's plenty of like small copper nodes. And then I don't know what I'll do with the coal from over there. Maybe I'll ship the coal because I've got 2 more iron nodes over at the steel factory. So maybe I'll ship the coal from over here back. I'll have a train line to do it. So yeah, it's not a bad thought, that, because I think there's 2 normals over there. I think 2 normals adds up to a pure. There's a pure here. Oh no, there's 4 normals, isn't there? It's a decent amount, that. Logistics belts. And I should be able to get something small in terms of like crystal going as well. Like get some crystal oscillators going because they are needed for various bits and pieces. And with us going to be having plastic soon, won't have a huge amount of plastic, obviously. Like we'll get a lot more plastic when we do. So power and plastic kind of like come hand in hand, plastic and rubber. So we'll, but ideally I'd like to try and go and find some of the better blueprints. So let's set up for the future. Oh, actually, no, I can't use these ones, can I? Well, I can use this one. Leave it open for the time being so that I can actually see what's going on. Alright, let's go and take a quick look at our plastic situation. Because I'm going to need to keep having a look every so often to empty that tank, otherwise nothing gets made. Right. Now that we have a little bit of plastic being made, that does mean that it's worthwhile me buying the coated concrete. He says. Foundations. Do love a bit of coated concrete. Just makes builds look that extra little bit. These ones, I think what I'm going to do with these ones is I'm going to surround them like this. So if I like that. That's not what I wanted to do. So I'll do the same thing with that. And then if we go into walls, don't have any. So if I do this, like so, and then I go into walls and I choose this one and I do that, and then I can go to that. And I can do stuff like that, and then I'll like house it and have like a I could then have something maybe like this running down the sides here, or running down the middle, or go a little bit higher. I don't know. Then I get rid of that, and a ramp on there like that. He says, put a ramp like that, and then we can come in. Or, you know, maybe... No, I quite like that. And it could be like the same around the other side. So that might be steel, or I might paint that a certain color or something. I don't know. Like if I go with a... Oh, don't have the materials, but yeah, paint it like that and add a bit more color, add a little bit more something to the insides of these. So I haven't used a specific color like foundation, but these ones I always had the idea of, because there's going to need to be structural support in my head with the ceiling being so high. So yeah. And then as I get to as I get to sort of up here's sort of height, and it's above the height of the light that shows that it's getting power and all the other bits and pieces. I might try and see if I can add a layer that would in effect be like a vent for these stacks. So kind of like separate off this you know, this back section, because obviously they're going to be pumping out smoke, and you know, yeah, because you're going to have things like this, and you get a foundation version of that. So I could almost kind of like create a void and then hope, you know, it makes it look like that. I like incorporating kind of like a bit of realism into the build. But yeah, this is like an inspection walkway. You know, you can walk down and, well, inspect. Kind of what an inspection walkway does, doesn't it, really? Yeah. But then you've got the glass walls, and maybe I need to unlock like steel and stuff like that, and you know, maybe we can unlock some steel walls, or you know, we can use the ordinary wall that nobody ever uses, really. I know I don't have the thing, but and then paint that out the color as well, so you've got like, you can see through, but then you've got the main structural support or something like that. I don't know. I shall work on that part. And also need to, also if I bring the ceiling down a little bit further, it gives me the option of putting power lines on the ceiling, or I could do another one, which is put the power lines below. So you have the power line there, so I could either run like I could, you know, have these go up. Yeah, typical. So I could then like run that going along at that height. So the height of those, have that going along, and then hide the power node hide it like that. That could work as well. Again, it makes it look like there's more structure. You know, maybe I run one of those at that height and then, you know, stick it. I'm pretty sure I can stick... No, I can't stick... Well, what I could do is then run one of those beams or one of those beams along. Like the underside or something. I don't know. We shall see. I can't get through there. It does not fit. Let's go back up the top and see, because we have plastic and the rubbers now. Here's a bit of a crazy thought I've just had now. Imagine the train coming through here and the station being in here. You know, it terminates and then it goes back again. I like that. Coming through here. There's not enough room in here. I've tried it before. There is not enough room where you can have coming in and going out. Because of the way that they want to... Because ideally, if that was the case, then you would need to start about here. So first station, 1, 2, 3, fourth station. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, it's tight, isn't it? If it's a monorail, it just goes backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. So there's options, but right, industrial manufacturing. Logistics 4. I need computers, don't I? For logistics 4. Whereas industrial manufacturing, I only need cable and motors. And then I can make the computers. So, cable, and then we'll go and get some motors. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's have 12 just for the sake of it. Industrial manufacturing. Let's choose that. There. And that. Right. Let's go and get the rest of those motors. And then we can send that off. And then... we'll have the manufacturer unlocked, which then means we can then start making the heavy modular frames. Now I'm dawdling a little bit because in order for me to put down all of the constructors and all the other bits and pieces, I'm going to sit down and do like lots of maths. And if you're a fan of the channel, you know I'm not a fan of maths, or should I say my brain is not a fan of maths due to the old being dyslexic. So it takes me a lot longer to figure stuff out. I'll have to sit with pen and, you know, the old scribe and tablet and figure that one out. I'm going to need to see, I'm going to look on the online I'm off next week, so I'm going to look online and I'm going to see if there's any like spreadsheets that have got the stuff in it. Failing that, I'll make my own. And then I won't have to do all of this scratching of head. Yes, hypertubes in here. I think that's a very good idea because I'm already sick and tired of running up these stairs. Paused again. Where's the ladder on this? Are you there? Oh, I don't care. I'm just going to go up the top and like launch myself off the side of the building.
Milestone reached. The manufacturer increases production complexity. A critical look at production line logistics and efficiency is recommended during integration. The truck allows for increased efficiency in transportation, automated or otherwise. New project parts enable progress to the next phase.
You say the Satisfactory calculator. What has that got? That what I've just been talking about. Well, it tells me how many of. So it does, doesn't it? I seem to remember it does have something like that. Ooh, it's a very good shout. Is that? Don't have any screws. Need a lot of screws, so I need a lot of screws for that unless I've got alternative recipes for that. That's the thought. Production, and I need heavy modular frames, so I'm going to have to make some heavy modular frames or go out looking for some. Some crash sites might have some heavy modular frames. Yeah, it's got the planner. Good shout. Good shout, skill. What do I need for my next thing? Logistics. So I need 100 computers. How many computers do I actually have? 21. 21. Well, I'll try between now and Monday, which will be the next stream for Satisfactory. I am going to try and get some of these pieces together. So I'll probably handcraft some of these heavy modular frames. And also get all the plastic and rubber ready, and you know, this stuff I can get knocked off pretty quickly. Yeah, so I'll try and get these heavy modular frames built. So I'll probably like stick a manufacturer down and fill 4 boxes with a bunch of stuff and let it just run. And then I will work on the calculations for our new iron factory down here. And then I will get some blueprints done. And then I'll set it all out, get it all like going and stuff. We'll have a look at setting up the water. Get that done. I can get the very, very easily just ticked off and get that big 600 pipe as well, which will make my life a lot easier with doing all of these refineries, because I've only got 300 meters cubed at the minute, so the 600 will make my life considerably easier. Yeah. Well, I'm going to call that a stream. It's 3 hours stream. It's now, what, 10 o'clock, and I've been working all day, so yeah. Call that a stream. Thank you to everybody that's watched. If you haven't already liked the video, or not the video, the stream, give us a like. It's free. If you're yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. I have a Discord. Link is in the description. There are a number of people that play Satisfactory that are in my Discord. Discord's free, doesn't cost you anything. And yeah, until Monday for Satisfactory fans, I may stream tomorrow or Sunday. But that'll probably be Diablo. And next week, with me being off, I may stream a bit longer because, well, I won't have anything else to do. So I may start earlier or I may end later. Not too sure. But 7 o'clock UK time is my start time, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So tune in, keep an eye out. And until I see you again, take care of yourself.